all look ready to go down at the 2 mile start, but we'll just have to wait another 60 seconds. Post times at 3:20. The betting here very open once again with Foreign King, the 4-1 favourite. Nothing Is Forever, 9-2. 6-1 if you fancy Win Gull. 7-1 for Spider Boy, and Alph is also on that mark. So the two veteran runners, both with realistic chances here, 7-1. Classic Fly is 9-1. 12-1 for Genie's Lamp. It's 14-1 Helen Wood. Book's Review is 14-1 as well. That's nibbled at from 20s. And Mr. Melodious, 16-1. Foreign King, just the favourite here ahead of Nothing Is Forever. The two of them are 4-1 and 9-2 respectively. Runners invited onto the track now, coming in. And they're sent on their way. They're off and running for the 2 miler. This is the Weatherby's Bloodstock Insurance Handicap Hurdle Race. Spider Boy and Nothing Is Forever amongst the first two to show, with Classic Fly in between those runners. A close third, followed by Foreign King on the outside as they take the first flight. All over that one safely, with Win Gull being the back marker. Book's Review's up on the outer. He's handy. Helen Wood right in behind the leaders alongside Genie's Lamp as well. And then just a length or so to Alph in company with Mr. Melodious as they race now over their second flight of hurdles. And all skip over that safely too. The leader here is Classic Fly in the green and yellow. From Spider Boy around the outside, Nothing Is Forever comes next. And then Genie's Lamp and Helen Wood, who are close up in 4th and 5th positions. Foreign King is on the outside of Helen Wood, and then Mr. Melodious together with Alph, who's just crept a tiny bit closer between runners now, and Book's Reviews drop back to share last place with Win Gull as they head on down the hill. Now they're racing towards flight number 3. Classic Fly still just showing at the head of affairs. Spider Boy in the yellow and dark green check sleeves around the outside is close up in 2nd place. And those two are still being tracked by Nothing Is Forever, who's not far away. Genie's Lamp, Helen Wood, Mr. Melodious. He's followed then by Foreign King around the outside as they skip over the one down the side of the course. Alph is still buried away amongst runners, and still towards the rear, Book's Review in company with Win Gull as they now turn right-handed and head into the back straight. Spider Boy and Gemma Gracie Davison show by a neck or so, just ahead of Classic Fly. Nothing Is Forever is still right there in 3rd place, being tracked by Genie's Lamp and Helen Wood on the inside. Then towards the outside, Alph definitely closer. He's moved ahead of Foreign King. Mr. Melodious just being ridden along now. Win Gull still at the back. And Book's Review seems to be struggling in last place. Over the next flight of hurdles they head. And Spider Boy, Nothing Is Forever, joined now on the inside once again by Classic Fly. The three of them come very close together. Nothing Is Forever getting a little bit squeezed there as they raced around the next section of the track. But the three of them, in essence, in line here. Genie's Lamp is in behind them with Helen Wood, 4th and 5th, and only a half a length further away is Alph, who's still right in contention as they take the next flight. Mr. Melodious still being ridden. Win Gull is going well enough, just on the tails of the leaders. On the wide outside races Foreign King. Book's Review is still at the back end of the field, 2 or 3 lengths behind the main body of runners as they now head up the hill. Racing then towards the 3rd last flight of hurdles. Spider Boy's narrowly out in front from Genie's Lamp, who's now ridden along. Alph is arriving there powerfully on the scene. Classic Fly under a bit of pressure towards the inside. These 4 are about 2 lengths up on Helen Wood, who's still in there pitching as well. Helen Wood is then followed by Foreign King around the outside, but it's Alph the one arriving on the scene, looking full of running as well. Alph, 13 years young. Alph strikes for home, but in behind him, Helen Wood moves into a challenging position as well, with Foreign King on the outside. Spider Boy a close 4th. Then Classic Fly, who's dropped away. Win Gull picks 1 or 2 of them off very late on. Under pressure, Book's Reviews past 2 or 3 as well. Nothing Is Forever now looking well beaten. Genie's Lamp likewise. Alph led at the 2nd last. Helen Wood's now come under pressure. So too has Foreign King. And Alph is still going great guns as he approaches the long run to the final flight of hurdles here. Alph in front by 3 lengths now. Helen Wood's in 2nd place. Win Wind Gull running on. Here's the last. Alph is over safely. 13 years old, and he's still good enough to win races. Fabulous to see him back in the winner's enclosure. Alph beats Helen Wood and Wind Gull.
First, number 1, Alph. Second, number 3. Third, number 8. And the fourth placed horse was number 5. The full result of our third race of the afternoon, the Weatherby's Bloodstock Insurance Handicap Hurdle Race. First, number 1, Alph. Second, number 3, Helen Wood. Third, number 8, Wind Gull. And the fourth placed horse was number 5, Foreign King.